17 Australian residents are believed to have been detained in China as part of a crackdown on the Muslim Uighur minority. Activists say the individuals were visiting relatives when they were arrested. About 1 million Uyghurs are believed to be in camps against their will. China's government, though, says the camps are voluntary and designed to stamp out extremist tendencies. Australia's government says it's not aware of any residents being held in China. Andrew Thomas has more from Sydney.
There are about 3,000 Chinese people of the Uighur ethnicity here in Australia, and I've spoken to a representative of that community on Monday, and she's told me that while she's very reluctant to go public with her concerns, she feels she's getting nowhere behind closed doors with the Australian government. She's concerned about 17 Uighur Chinese people living in Australia, either on spouse visas or as permanent residents here in Australia. Those are people who've returned to China for short holidays and then disappeared. Initially, they've had their passports confiscated and then they've just gone off the radar. People in their families here just do not know what has happened to them. And they say they've been asking the Australian government to find out what's happened to them, whether even they're alive or dead, for some months, and they're just not getting answers. The lady I've spoken to says that if these were Australian citizens rather than permanent residents, then she thinks a lot more would be done. She says she's spoken to people in the US State Department who say that if they were US residents, the US State Department would have done a lot more to find out what was going on. But she doesn't think enough is being done by Canberra to find out what has happened to these people.